fast forward, getting only rewind. Play, pause, don't work. Wish I could leave this all behind. Don't take it too hard, don't take it too hard. This existential seesaw is the hardest part.
Yo yo, I'm here. I'm gonna end the timer a little bit earlier because I was late to the stream. Someone's fucking ringing me. Yellow. Yeah. What's going on? No. I haven't seen it, no. When? Yeah. Really? It's starting to remind me of America, man, with all these people shooting everyone. What's going on? Really? Yeah. Okay. Right. No, I don't think so, man. Like, it'd have to be a pretty obscure news agency, yeah. Maybe one of the bigger news agencies in maybe Bayswater or something, but yeah, it wouldn't be in the news yet though if it happened this morning, would it? Tomorrow morning, yeah. I'll check the. I'll get Sarah to check the Bayswater news agency because it's a big news agency. They might stock the Addy, and I'll get her to buy it tomorrow morning. Yeah. Yeah. All right. No worries. And I'll let you know. Okay. Bye. Fucking crazy, man. So the other week, no, not the other week. The other day. Get off me, bro. Alright, I'm out of your road. Jesus. The shopping centre where my wife works, someone got shot in the car park. And now there was apparently some Mexican standoff in Geelong, which is where my uncle just rang from. And there was police shut all the streets down and everything. And apparently there were shots fired. I don't know what's going on. We don't have guns here, man. You got to be in a gun club or a policeman to have a gun here. It's actually pretty hard to get a hold of one, really. Or own a farm. But even then, you're only allowed to own certain rifles. The gun laws in Australia would make you Americans sick. You're not allowed to own nothing now. Hey, yeah, what am I doing? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I just had a lot going on. I just finished up a 1 hour in-depth, no, maybe even 1.5 hour in-depth conversation with Grok. And I'm telling you, that shit is amazing, man. AI. So anyway, cut a long story short, I do crypto trading, right? And I showed Grok my bot, and I said, look, this bot makes me a few bucks a day. And Grok just turned around and said, no, man, you're missing out on hundreds of dollars a month. I go, what? And it told me to adjust the parameters on my grid bot to these specific settings. And anyway, it said you will get between $300 and $400 a month off this $2,000 bot. And I go, what? With these new parameters, depending on market volatility, of course. I explained to it what the token does and everything. And anyway, when I tried to adjust the grid in Gate.io, it said I would lose $111. And Grok turned around and said, don't worry about that. That's just to scare you. This is Grok telling me this. That's just to scare you. Adjust the grid. That $111 that it says you're going to lose, if you leave the bot how it is, you're going to lose double that by the end of the month. So change the bot right now. So I changed the grid bot like Grok told me to. And apparently it knows what it's talking about. I guess I'll run it for a month and see if it was right. At the moment, that bot ran for 11 days and made $50. If it reckons it can make between $250 and $400 a month, well, we'll see if it knows what it's talking about. Very interesting anyway. Yeah, so a lot going on. So today we're going to do some, yesterday we had Melbourne Cup. I actually asked Grok to pick the winner of the Melbourne Cup for me, which it did. And I asked it to pick the first four, so I got a bit greedy. I asked for 4 winners instead of 1. I should have just put the entire pot on to that 1 win, and because it came first. Grok told me that number 14 would win, and it won. So, just goes to show sometimes we're actually our own worst enemy a lot of the times in life. Alright, enough of this carrying on. Okay, I'm going to go to... Oh, what are we doing? Right, first we need to have a look at what's going on in this bank. Now, as you can see, I have fulfilled an order for my friend. And he has provided me with some peds. So from the hunt the other day, I've got 1,000 ped of ammo. I probably need to just shuffle some of these guns off. Oh, look, I've got another Marine Stalker there. Beautiful. Shuffle some of these guns off into this bag. Gee, I wouldn't mind going out to kill those bone crushers again, eh? But I've got a feeling that they would teach me a lesson today. In the vibe of Halloween still. Would be good. Oh look, I've got the gun, I've got the Delta, and I've got the ammo. That must have been from one of the guns. So I've got some Gammas, Betas. But I've got this bad boy here, Camo Arms Marine Stalker ELN, and I've got this bad boy here. So I've actually got 2 guns. Tough decision. Tough decision. Go there. What are these? Just ship blueprints. Yeah, ship blueprints. They can go here. Look, look. He usually doesn't get another order off me for like a week, so I guess in today's stream we could go out and hit those bone crushers again, eh? I've got a feeling about hitting them today. Got the gun, got the ammo. Let's go see what the dailies say at Monopolis. I'm trying to stream to 3 platforms again today. I didn't bother to log into the Pump Fun and go live and all that shit because it just doesn't work. So I'm not bothering with it right now. I'm actually getting Grok to help me build a mobile app to help people get out of poverty. It'll have a free download option. They'll be able to watch videos and ads and stuff to build up their kitty. And then once they get to the required amount, the app will start a specific grid bot up with safeguards. Grok even tells you how to make it financially responsible, so that you don't have to worry about applying for any licenses or anything. It really is a good tool. Grok is just amazing. I can't say anything bad about it at the moment. It's helping me achieve some of my goals. Funnily enough. Abandoned Merp. That's just dumb. What else we got? Let's see if there's anything good here. Makes Bull. Yeah. Could include that in our day. I know where to go kill him. What's number 3? Mind Reaver. I don't even know what they are, so they can go. Oh look, I'm really only interested in the bonuses, so I'm just going to abandon both of those. And I feel like I didn't kill enough Bone Crushers the other day, so I think I'm going to head out to Fort Ithaca and take some more of them bad boys down. I even told Grok the bit you're missing out of your thesis here is that you're forgetting that humans, especially like this, it was putting human tipsters into the equation of what horses would win. And I said, you can't rely on those because they're told by their media companies and they're bribed with certain things to say, to tip certain horses. You can't trust them. And Grok goes, yeah, you're absolutely right. Humans can't be trusted. They can be bribed, blackmailed and extorted. And in some cases threatened with their job if they don't tip a certain horse. So yeah. So I told her to take the human tipsters into accordance, but not use it as any basis to pick any horses. So so that was interesting. It apologised for making the mistake. Still picked the winner though. You know, only Australian horse in the race, and it won. Very nice. So yeah, missed opportunity there, but whatever. Southwest, I believe, is the flavour of the day here. See if there's anybody out here. I sort of want my favourite spot, but there was people there the other day. It was a lot better than the spot we had to put up with on Monday. What do we got? Billions of mobs. Just let the game load a bit. Far out, man. So the best spot for these guys is actually over here. See how there's a nice, and you're only really going to get spawned on by these level 25 flesh rippers, which is, they don't hurt nowhere near as bad as the 38 grey fiends. So yeah, basically we can start from here. We'll pop a Halloween candy. No, I don't want to view the information. I want to pop consume, and we'll need a loot pill. Consume. See how we go. Get some bone crushers in. Yeah, so market dump, eh? Bitcoin went below $100,000. We're all expecting it to happen, and it did happen. Everyone's saying that it's going to bounce back, which I really do hope it happens. But the assessment from Grok on my gridbot was good. It was dead right about having too much capital just sitting around and not doing anything and not earning any interest, and adjust the settings that it suggested to adjust saved me on trading fees. It really did. It was like having a Gate.io consultant in front of me telling me exactly how to set my bot up for maximum profit. It's just, the tools are way underrated, man. We're hoping to get a big HOF here. That'd be nice for the day. Yeah, we've just got to chill on bone crushers. And look, hopefully they don't tear us apart too much. Someone's got a 93 pedal on them. Bro, back off. Yeah. Probably about here. I want to get bone crushers. So look, if we end up with a couple of flesh rippers, that's alright too. It's refreshing to know I've got another one of these guns in the bank, by the way. I should have kept the Halloween scene going. I actually can swap that scene. I don't know if I can do it while I'm live though, can I? Let's get one of these flesh rippers. Look, they don't have stuff else. I'm gonna trial something. I'm gonna see if I can swap to the cat lantern scene. Oops. Probably shouldn't have clicked that. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. We're back with our Halloween bats. If we're going to kill Halloween creatures, we may as well stick with the Halloween theme. Very nice. I'll do the Halloween theme for the rest of the week. And then after this week, we'll go back to... I'll find another scene, actually. I wouldn't mind finding another scene. Alright, we'll do a couple of flesh rippers, get them out of the road. They seem to need to be killed. Come on, bone crushers, give us a pop. I see one of our sock mates got a almost 9k HOF on Listerium. Grats, Marcus. That was good. My wife showed me the Hall of Fame system message. Might not have repaired my armor, maybe. Don't know. Could be the reason why they're hurting me so much. Yeah, see how this spot's a lot better. There's a gradual hill there. There's no fiends, grey fiends that spawn and screw us over. Mind you, if those flesh rippers spawn on top of us, it probably hurt us a bit too. I wonder where them ghoul bone crushers are, and whether they're the same level as these guys. Yeah, it's a nice drive down to Geelong yesterday. A lot of rain. Not that many people on the road though, so that was refreshing. Went and spent some time with the uncles. Got on some horses. Had some good conversations. Yeah, it's good. Didn't do any mowing or whippersnipping. Yeah, the whippersnipper out when I got there, but I said no, that's not happening, bro. I said we're here to bet on horses. That's what's happening today. loots now. Oh, we got 2,000 shots. It's a fair whack. We just need like our global, pretty much, between here and the end of those 2,000 shots. The loot seems to be okay. I've been watching it. You know, we've got a little bit of a couple of minis there. Big junk food extravaganza yesterday. Had some McDonald's on the way down to the Geelong. Then on the way home we had some Hungry Jacks. And then when we got home, a couple of pieces of pizza. Finish off the trifecta of bad food. Taken. Got any boxes yet? No boxes. That's alright. Yeah, the craft went pretty good. It wasn't fantastic. I got a couple of small globals. The success rate was pretty good. Nothing too devastating, but it wasn't fantastic either. All in all, I had about 2,000 ped of residue and I ended up with 4,000 ped of weaponry. So that worked out really nice. Oh no, sorry, 3,100. So, yeah, pretty average craft really. Come to Papa. Gee, I'll tell you what, they must have a few of these Halloween zombies set up around the planet. Because there's a lot of land areas, there's a lot in these areas. Pretty good. Wouldn't die, would he? Oh yeah? Flesh Ripper, alright. Wait for him to get a bit closer to finish him off. There you go. Looks like the rain isn't stopping anytime soon. We've got a really massive cold front coming through. And a heap of rain. Nice. Why are they doing so hard? Oh, my armor pieces must be worn out or something. No, impact. All the armor seems to be spot on. Don't know why. Hope they're not lose that loot. Nice. Someone just got a 1,000 head bone crusher at OLA 58. That was one off right there. For those that don't know, 1,000 ped in Entropia is $100 US. Get off me, bro. I said get off me. Just touch myself up there. Don't want the next one to be our last. That amp is still going on. It's got 0.27 ped on it. I used that for the half of the stream last Monday. It just does not die. Not a lot of big loots happening, but we'll do a cycle all the way through this 2,000 shots and see where we are at. One ped loots aren't going to be good for us though. Yeah, I'll probably look at if today goes okay, and you know, if we come out and hunt and we sort of break even, I'll probably just kill these for the rest of the week. But if it starts taking too much though, I'm going to have to just abandon ship and just go back to mining. Can't really afford to throw too much at the mobs, you know. The capital is there to make more money. So killing mobs and wasting money. This is the end product of the game. This is the expenditure part of the game. Is hunting and having fun. The profitable part is mining and crafting goods. But it's not bad to come and do this every now and again. You've got to enjoy the game a little bit too. I don't mind hunting too, a little bit. I wouldn't hunt full time. It'd be boring as shit for me. But doing it every now and again is pretty good. Couple of mayhem tokens. We don't want them to get too close because they're still hurting. Get off me, man. The game's easy. Did we hit him? Game lag. Haven't had that for a while. I don't know if anyone remembers, but maybe, I don't know how long ago now, maybe 2 or 4 years ago, the game was nearly unplayable. Mindark in their infinite wisdom had decided to cut costs on servers or something, I don't know what happened, and you could not barely play the game. It was just ridiculous lag every time you logged in. It was very, very difficult to want to log in. But yeah, they'd made some decision on something, and for a month or two, it was just lag fest. I think it was even longer than that. That might have dragged out for a whole year, I'm not sure. But it wasn't fun. Brock says a kilometre by kilometre space station is possible to build in our atmosphere now. I told it that Elon was pushing too much to want to go to Mars. It was a big waste of money. It was going to be unproductive, and it's more for his achievements and ego than it is for any human advancement. I said that the best way for humanity to advance right now from where we are is to put a refining / 3D printing small station up in space in an orbit and send out robots to mine asteroids, process the ore, goods, water, whatever up in space, so you're not having to launch all that heavy shit into space, and then start robots building a space station. Simple as that. 3D print the parts and get them to put them together. Run the whole thing with solar power or a nuclear reactor, whatever you want. Either way, build that first, then go to the moon, then go to Mars. Dumb. I don't believe it. This should have already really happened. The technology is definitely there now. And Groff also said that NASA has been looking into it. It's something I didn't know. But because I was asking it specific questions about doing that sort of thing, it said, oh yeah, they're looking into it, but nothing's happened. Because you know what NASA's like, man. If you look at the cost of anything NASA does compared to what anything Elon does, it's about 10x. You want to launch a rocket into space, that'll be $10 billion. Elon does it for $1 billion. Or whatever the cost is, but he's usually cheaper. I think NASA's been around too long, there's too much red tape that needs to be, in quotation marks, paid for anytime they want to do anything. But yeah, mining asteroids is the next thing, man. Rare earths, minerals, water even. Brock even says there's water up there. We can get off the asteroids and then port to the space station. That's interesting. This guy's trying to kill me. Oh, we're 500 shots into our stash. We're not freaking out yet. We'll need something to happen soon. There we go. Right on cue, game. But we sort of need a bit of a bigger one than that. Maybe 2 or 3 of them in a row, thanks. Anyway. Quite possibly a nice midstream Hoff wouldn't go straight, if you don't mind, for the people. Yeah, I teared something up. I think it was the... What have we got here? It was. Let's see if I've got any more tear damage components, because I wouldn't mind taking more out of them. Tier 4, Tier 6, 7. Accuracy looks like all we've got. No, we've got some damage enhancers. We'll use them up. Pack some more punch. That way they just don't reach us then. So at the moment I've got one damage enhancer in slot 1, an accuracy enhancer in slot 2 because I just didn't have any, and a damage enhancer in slot 3. We'll chew our gun up a little bit quicker, but we do have another one in the bank, so... what happened, bro? Oh, it was just lag? Look at that amp, man. 0.19 head still. And they're relatively cheap too to buy, especially the VLP ones. That was like 30 pet I think that one. No, I've had it for months because I don't hunt a lot. Yeah, mulching some just pure bone crusher stream today. Just mulch them in. So let me just check that Spotify out because why is it replaying that song again? What I've shuffled. Oh yeah. Stop it. I should really be popping the skill pills here too. Got 25 of them. See? Pop the skill pill. That'll make it a bit closer to us. There we go. Nothing wrong with a little bit of skill. I've got so many of them in the bank too. I've got like hundreds of them, of the 10% ones. That shit adds up, really. Come on, bow crushers, provide us with some off. Had porridge for breakfast this morning. Trying to alternate types of breakfast. Was having eggs on toast every morning for months. And I thought, so Monday I do pineapple and yogurt. Tuesday, eggs on toast. And Wednesday, porridge, rolled oats, and goat's milk with honey and butter. Pretty good, actually. Yeah, it has kept me satiated until probably about an hour away. And I'll be starving. The only problem with using a little bit more damage enhancers is you can, if you get a few crits, kill them a little bit too quick, and they end up on dying out in the middle of the paddock. But this is pretty comfortable. Very good. I see ESI's have gone down in price, about 650, 680, unless he's lowballing. I remember they used to sell for $950. A bit of a mini there, 22 petter. We sort of need them peppered in amongst the other loots. 22 ped, 18 ped, 30 ped. We get one of them every now and again. Usually we do okay. Once I get down to 1,000 shots, we'll have a bit of a gauge of where we're at. Because when it comes down to expense of gear. It's a little bit of repair on the armour. The ELM gun is only worth 1 ped, so there's almost no expense on the ELM gun. And the Mayhem amp's only worth 10 ped. We still haven't used it up, so when it comes down to decay, there isn't a lot of decay in my setup. The biggest decay is in the armour, probably. But most of it's just ammo expense. What have we got here? We leveled something up a bit. 65 range plasma damage. Nice. Love me some skills. Got to be careful not to creep too far into the spawn area. There'll be nothing worse. Ghoul Rottmore. Yeah, we're killing them a bit quicker now with the extra enhancer. They do their job. I'm right at the edge of my range though. Oh, it looks like with this enhancer I don't have to pop the Halloween candies. Alright. Calm down, mate. I'm just here to take your life. Whoa, no. We're about a spawner. Sneak up on us. Get him. Oops. We're gonna die. He missed. He's missing. Wow. They really do take the beans out of me, don't they? Well, got to keep them at arm's length, that's for sure. I was going to do the metal plating daily, but I don't have enough balls. Oh no, Melchi. I don't have enough Melchi. So I'm going to have to wait to do that till after a mining run. Just ran up and smacked me in the face, didn't he? Come on, mate. Yeah, we're in a little bit of the spawn range now. Sort of bitten into them a fair bit. What's going on here? No, you don't get to kill me. Get him. Drip rock trade dairy mutt. Huge clearance sale. I don't care. I'm not into drywall anymore. No drywall for me. smaller loots. Ooh, hit me for 87. Bit of a touch up hill here. Bitcoin and Ethereum are all over the place a little bit at the moment, but the important thing is that we don't drop, we don't do a super drop. We need to hover around 99, 98, 101 and just go up from there. No one wants to see a complete ass drop out of the market right now. Oh yeah, I was going to do a comparison. Right, we have 406 ped of ammo left and 460 ped. So yeah, at the moment we're behind. We've got about we're down about 150 from our original. So we do need a decent global / HOF to get us back on par. These drawdowns are normal. That's why it's recommended that you come out with a 2000 ped buffer instead of a 1000 ped buffer. Because if you come out with a 1000 ped buffer and then you use it all up, and then you look at your ped stack there, do I really have to get another 1000 ped? What if they take all that too? You just come out with 2000 ped now and don't even think about it. And cycle the whole lot at least twice. A couple of spawners here. So I'm not interested in getting taken apart by them. I'm just going to jump on my Sky Ripper and just sort of go back here a bit. Maybe take a few flesh rippers out while those zombies respawn. Park here. Got a nice little bunch of flesh rippers there. They're just as good. Yeah, take some of them out. Give the bone crushers a bit of time to respawn. These guys have got almost the same amount of health. Probably hurt a bit less too. Nope, hurt just the same. Oh, there we go. See what happens? So that puts us at 530. 370. That's 900 ped. So we just need a little bit more of a touch-up game, if you will, and we're back up to the 1000. Yeah, a lot of people are shitting their pants at the moment and thinking that the bull market's over. A lot of people pulling their money out, waiting to see what happens, I guess. But at the end of the day, you got institutions holding it. And, this is what I reckon. There's a lot of people that have Bitcoin on loan, right? Now, mostly your loan's about 50 or 60% FTD. 50% safer. If I was to borrow, 50%'s my mark. Bitcoin's not going to drop in half. Forget those days. That's not happening. Because people have got it in loans. if you've got it in a loan, you've borrowed against it. And if you've got no way of paying it back, well, that loan stays until it gets liquidated. So it would need to drop a lot for that to happen. I have a loan at the moment, but my loan is structured with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a slew of other projects. So the entire market would need to drop 15% to liquidate me, because I've loaned out probably more than I should have. It was about up to 60%, but then the market dropped, and then the market dropped, and then the market dropped, and that 60%'s turned into 75%, and that's how you get caught out. Buy Bitcoin, borrow 50%, go and invest in something else. Simple as that. Not financial advice, of course. Just what I done. And now I've got a grid bot running. Rejigged that grid bot to turn over. We'll see in a month. Good profit. I'm going to give it a month. Drop settings. And if we experience a sort of like sluggish market, it actually will be good. Because you can't tell in a volatile. If it's too volatile, you end up making heaps of money anyway. But if it's a sluggish market and you still manage to make a good profit, 15, 20% in a month, that's still good money, man. You won't get that anywhere else. A bank will not give you that in a year, let alone 30 days. Let's see what message we've got here. It's just TradingView. I do have a TradingView account. A couple of cryptos have held that I'm surprised at. Mantle, that was actually a notification for Mantle. Mantle's held up well. Mincore, surprisingly stable in price. I've actually got a grid bot of Mincore, and my settings are $1.7 to $2.70. It is beautifully floated in that range. Never really gone down near $2. I'm very surprised. I thought something like Mincore would drop severely on a market drop, and it has been fantastically stable. So yeah, that was a good one. Asta is another one. It's dropped a bit, but it's been pretty stable, hovering around the 90-cent mark. So yeah, there are a few good ones out there. Yeah, I'll chew into these flesh rippers for a bit and then go back to bone crushers. Maybe approach them from a different direction. A bit of a close spawn there. This might need some healing. Right. Get him. Nice little cluster of them over there. Many? Spawning behind us now. I feel like these are a little bit more manageable. These flesh rippers. Got to head out about 1 o'clock. My daughter up from the supermarket. She he needs to buy some tyres for school. So we'll go do that. Then we're going to go to the organic grocery shop. Pick up some fresh ginger for my ginger juice that I make. And grab some apples. And some of their nice homemade licorice they got. Don't mind that. Didn't buy one of them a week. Might just head over here a bit, away from the spawn area, sort of in between these two areas. See if I can't just sit here. Need a nice hoff. We're down to 470 shots. We'll do a 2 cycle. So finish off this cycle, and then we'll go through the ammo one more time, and then that'll be it. I'll have to call it, regardless of what happens. Unless we get a massive off. That might change things. There we go. Bit of a bone crusher. I was sort of hoping that would happen. It would toggle between the flesh rippers and the bone crushers. Yeah, this is a good little spot in the middle of the hourglass, I call it. Some bone crushers will spawn, some flesh rippers will spawn. I'm a bit far from both groups though, so I'm going to have to lean from one to the other. Got 160 ped, 653 there, so we're 8, 9, 20. Oh, that was a mini. That was a mini, so we're up to 700 now. 863. So yeah, definitely need some sort of a boost though. That was good though. Just gonna hold off for him, let him come to us. Come on, big fella. That's it. And if you're 10, a bit of a letdown. So today I'm doing a test. Usually you've got to log into Pump Fun to do a stream and then go live, and then select OBS/Streamlabs or OBS, I guess. Today I thought I'd just start the stream with the Pump Fun credentials and see if it streams into there. So, a bit of testing. We finally broke the amp. That took some work to break that amp, but it did happen. I'm glad it happened on a flesh ripper and not a bone crusher. Good, eh? I'm biting into the stack of flesh rippers now. I think I'm going to keep killing these. I'll head back to the bone crushers in a sec. Maybe when I revamp the ammo. See if they've got anything to offer. Because I don't really see anyone else killing flesh rippers on the globals, or they are and they're not getting it. Got 17% left on the gun. That should well and truly see today out. It doesn't go down very fast. So I asked Grok, can I download you onto my computer and make you my friend? It said yes. Yes, there is an option for you to download onto your computer and I can be your friend. I said, I need you to make me money so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And he goes, sure, how much can you spend? What do you want to do? And I showed it in my group bot and he goes, yeah, we can work with this. Pretty good. Brother.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, thanks for doing that. I was wondering if that still worked. And it does. Man, that wind's cold. I got the bedroom window wide open. It's freezing my ass off. $7.43. Yeah, 8.10. Still dropping in peds. Come on, game. Chip in, mate. It's a two-way street. I'm starting to grind into the spawn area of these guys. So I'm gonna kill one more and then head back to the bone crushers. don't want to encroach too much onto their spawn zones because then the bastards will start spawning around me. Let's kill some of these. Pionex alert. Bit of a fragile time right now. But as they say, I have many irons in the fire. The one project fails, another one will take over. Yeah, this seems like an alright spot. This is sort of central to both their spawn areas, so if I can just pick some off from around here. Good. I might incorporate candy, I think. Just pop one of these. We've got enough time to pop two of those, two more of those, so we'll just do that. Give us a little bit more DPS. For those of you that don't play computer games, that is damage per second. Yeah, they just don't respawn. I just bite into these spawn zones, and then they respawn right on top of me. Not optimal game. There we go. Look, they tried to spawn on me just then. Maybe I'll try this side approach. There weren't these big plants in the road. Nearly out of our first round of ammo, and we are down around 200 pet. Not like the other day when they were keeping us roughly about even with our pet flow, but nothing unusual either. This is pretty normal. Three, two, one. I like to let the game notify that I have no VLP left, so the game knows I've run out of ammo. Please supply. Pick some of these bad boys off between these trees. At least we know we're not going to get spawned on here because we're outside their spawn area. Come on, game. We're down 200 pets. Spit it out. Killing them fast enough. I got this thing when we do my migration, and it's all right when there's two of us, but when I'm by myself, man, I'll go out and kill something like alphas. They'll take me way too long to kill, and I'll lose peds bad. And I don't learn my lesson, and I go back the next day and shoot more of them. bit and take him out from here. Oh, look at that nice futuristic view of 40th here. Got a bit of distance haze. You know, as the weather gets more wilder, people are experiencing more hotter temperatures, violent weather. What you're going to see is you're going to see insurance companies peter off, and pretty much nothing will be insured. They're just a businessman. It's bottom line. If they can't make money, they're still making plenty of money, don't get me wrong. But if they can't make money, if the business model looks just a tad shaky, they'll just stop doing it. And the governments will end up having to provide insurance for people, because you can't have people losing homes in a storm and then having to rebuild it at their own expense. Or, judging by the way the governments have been performing lately, maybe that is what they're going to do. Leave us to fend for ourselves. But can you imagine what that's going to do to the economy? Imagine if your house gets wrecked in a tornado or a firestorm and you can't get it rebuilt. There we go, 55 ped. It's a kick to the tin. I'm not going to complain too much, but a little bit more please game. And I think the answer is you're just going to need to build the homes a bit sturdier and a bit less prettier. If you live in a tornado-prone area, build your house out of concrete. Why build it out of wood? It's always baffled me. You live in an earthquake area, build an earthquake-proof home, or something that can withstand a fair bit of earthquake. Or just don't live there, one or the other. But it's like the floodplains here in Australia. They had all these houses built near a river, and that's all good for most of the part. You go out there, you fish, you've got waterfront views. Yeah, until it rains for 3 weeks straight, then you have no house. And that's fucked up. And the insurance companies just won't insure those houses anymore. They just go, nah, sorry. You build there, it's on you. Fair enough. But there's no real way to guarantee against a flood every decade or so. You're just going to have to build a house there and go, well, you know what? There's a good chance in the next 5 to 10 years that a flood will come through and destroy this house. So I guess they don't put too much money and effort into the house. Try to build it cheaper. Or put floats on it. There is houses that have floats on it and poles. And as the water rises, the house rises with the tide. Loot pills run out. Secondary loot pill popped. Won't use it all up because we will run out of time. But all we're looking for here is a fair go. So game, a couple more globals, and we should be well and truly on our way, thanks. You're a bit close, mate. What are you doing? Get off me. Yeah, trying to get a hold of me there, boy. Yeah, so we'll cycle through this ammo down to 0 and see how we go. %, on the gun now, so we are chewing through the gun a lot quicker because of that extra damage enhancer I chucked in there. But I think I'm more comfortable having it in there than not. Just the way we've been touched up by these mobs here and there. They've almost killed us here and there. Well, I've bitten into their spawn area. 88 damage. Bloody hell. Get off me, bro. I'm just going to run over here. I don't really want to go back to the same spot I was at before because they were great things. But perch ourselves up here on this little hill. Oh, this is a nice spot. Look at this. Not in their spawn area. Beautiful. This'll do. Don't hit me, bro. I said don't hit me. I'll give myself a bit of a heal there. I may not be seeing the stream chat. So if I haven't answered to anything you've typed, it will be because I can't see the stream chat. I changed scenes before while I was streaming. You can now reply to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook messages. Yeah. Because I should have seen that before when you've done that alert. So I don't know exactly what's going on there. If I go to Twitch chat now, chat. Yeah, okay. Someone raided me. Sorry about that, bro. Thanks for the raid. And Prime Admin redeemed may be good 400. Okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah, like I said, I changed the stream parameters halfway through. Can I pop that chat out? Mod view. Pop out chat, collapse, community. Damn it, what's everything got to be so hard for? Yeah, sorry. My preferences. Won't let me pop it out, man. But anyway, that should be showing you my Streamlabs. Ah, now it shows something. Right. Yeah, look, I can't even remember how to raid someone there. Like, I don't know, because I'm just watching it through Streamlabs. So maybe I should reduce Streamlabs and just watch it through. Yeah, but then I'm streaming to multiple sources. See, that was 20 better, but we need better. Okay. It's going to take me ages to sort everything out with the streaming platform, because I keep running into things that I can't get to work. Like, I can't get Pumped.Fun to stream properly. For some reason, all my multi-streams aren't showing up in my chat. Yeah, very strange. But I will sort it out eventually. It's just going to take me some tweaking, that's all. Now, not comfortable going into their spawn zone there. So I'm just going to work my way around the edge here, kill a couple of these laggards, and maybe walk down to back to where my original spot was, where the flesh strippers are. Them flesh strippers should have respawned by now. I did notice there is a slow spawn rate on most of these mobs though. Let's head down here. See, all this was full of mobs. Maybe that's why they spawned so many mobs. Oh, somebody's taking my spot. Because they don't replenish them quickly. Don't know. Well, my gun's down to 7% now. Yeah, I'll work my way back over here. Try to clear up a little patch there for myself. Whoa, I can see the chat. How you going, Prime Admin? That's working. So it looks like I can see Twitch chat again. I needed to open Twitch up on my browser, and I paused the video there because I didn't want to, be streaming myself. And all of a sudden the chat function works again. So good stuff. Bone crushers are on the give. Now that person just got a flesh ripper. Nice. It'd be good if you could hover your mouse over the green dot and tell you the name. But whatever. Usually you get a raid notification too. Maybe that's not on this. Oh, I just got it then on my mini feed. Usually it comes on the screen though, so that wasn't there either. So we're down to 1,000 shots again. Not looking good. 260. Plus 480 is only 700-800, so we haven't really dropped a lot down from the last cycle, but we're still a good whack away from our original 1,000 fed. Spawned on. How much aggro they got? See if I can get myself over to a safer spot. Not so much trouble. 100 meters is alright. 100% on the gun. The problem is my other guns at... did I grab it? No, I didn't. So my other gun's back at base. So once this gun dies, she's pretty much over. I am happy to, however, pop another. Oh no, I might not actually. I'll save this one. They last for 20 minutes, and I don't think the gun's gonna last 20 minutes. So we'll just go till we break the gun, and then we'll call it. Bro, you can't just bring out any music with mashed up shit and expect it to be played. Got a bit hectic there for a bit. If you didn't come down, I was going to fast forward it. So another spot that was good the other day was perching up on this hill here. Now that we've gotten rid of a lot of that spawn, I sort of perched myself up here and was able to sort of hit these guys. They're a bit close though. Maybe down here. Yeah, they're a little bit over the hill still. I don't really want to get that close to them. No, it looks like out here's the best option still. Oh well. Probably like that. Yeah, this is the best spot. Because then I can shoot up into there and cross the paddock. Went down a bit quick. $800 shots to go. No, 500 shots to go. 4% of the gun. See which one comes first. Oh, he's a bit close. Get off me, bro. Now that they've got auto mount on your vehicles, they're actually good escape planes. If you get mashed up like that, you just press the Sky Ripper and you're on it all of a sudden. Couple of strong boxes. Yeah, gun's getting chewed up quick now. 3.1% left. No. No. might have to use our escape plan here. No, we're good. We're good. Not bad. 2.7%. So probably another 5 mobs ish before the gun dies completely. The loot hasn't been that fantastic anyway today, so better to separate it off into another hunt tomorrow. If I don't have anything on, which I shouldn't have. Just let him get a bit closer.
We're just getting started, come and follow me. We can see the stars, just you and me. It's only a moment, why would we stop when it's just
Oh.
getting good? Just getting good. I know a place we can go. No one knows.
I smashed these last few out. Yeah, sure. Why not? And we've got 1.4, so probably another good 3-4 mobs. What? Okay, calm down, bro. He's asking for a deploy. He wants me to send him some Fiat. I don't have any Fiat to spare. So it's a hard no, bro. You know anything like that? .9% left on the gun. So I'd say 2 to 3 more mobs is going to be the call. Come on, game off now. I'll kill the last mob on a .2. should survive that. Point 2. So we've probably got one more mob in this gun. Yeah. I don't really have anything else on me that I can equip to finish him off with, which is probably a mistake. Oh, that was close. There's .051 left on the gun. As you can see, it's just about dead. So that's it. Let's mount up on the Scavenge Sky Ripper and get out of here. So it wasn't a fantastic run. We're down a few hundred ped, couple hundred ped, 300 ped. So today was a bad day. But we have those, so no big deal. I'd like to thank everyone that dropped by the stream. That 2 hours went way too fast, of course, but it is all the time I have to stream on a regular daily basis. Tomorrow, I'll probably go back and shoot more of those. If I can manage to shoot those tomorrow, and because I've got another gun in the bank, so we've got a fresh gun. So I guess until that gun is depleted, we'll be shooting zombies, and then I'll go back to mining after that. I'm not going to do my craft today because I don't really have anything to craft. I've crafted everything up. We need to do more mining before I can craft anything. So crafting's out. I'm out. Thank you for joining me. And people that watch after the stream has been recorded, and have a good day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And here you go.
Just like the wind blows, every action we take marches toward the endless stream of possibilities. You told me you would know the best turn you take. We won't make mistake if we follow your choices. Break in half, you won't take your own advice. You lie, make Does the water doubt its course? Or just simply trust and go endlessly towards infinity? How can you be so sure you would know? When's the time to act? Is it too late to turn back? Is it too late to turn back? Trusting you is doubting you. Doubting you is trusting too.